I'm not sure how to approach this subject. Outside of absolute rage, I'm not sure how to approach a subject with such horrible dog shit storytelling. Or that is so painfully retarded that it actually hurts me to think about it. I don't even want to look at my notes. I don't care. I'm not going through the blow by blow for this dumb shit. I'm not gonna give them the time or the respect of at least giving a summary of what happened. All you need to know is three things. Nia Jax is now Reginald's sugar daddy. This includes Shayna being the frustrated husband in the mall. Two, Sasha Banks is clearly on some type of drugs and it's really affecting her performance. The way she talks is awkward, it sucks, and is it's not natural. It doesn't sound like Sasha Banks. And she's clearly not in the game. Bianca Belair is fine. But Sasha Banks is clearly not in the game. The third thing you need to know is they're still doing a fucking tag team thing and have not explained why the tag team exists. What is the motivation of the tag team? To be the tag team champions. Okay. Why is people who know that they're going to be fighting each other at WrestleMania, why do they want to be tag team champions? Why go out and risk injury to be the tag team champions when you got a title match at WrestleMania? You have to explain that. There's no explanation for it. Now, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Now, Reginald is being a distraction. He's filling, Sasha Banks' head up, giving her this big ego. I know what they're doing. I see you. I see your intentions. I see your story. I say it sucks. Your intentions are not good enough. We cannot get hype off intentions. We can't do that. This is trash. Furthermore, a lot of the people who are also saying it's trash, they are so low IQ. They're like, oh, it's two black women in the main event of WrestleMania. That ought to be pretty sweet. Why can't you just build off that? And do what? We gonna sit here and talk about Madam C.J. Walker and Oprah Winfrey for 4 fucking weeks? There needs to be some fucking heat in this feud. That's why it should never have been babyface versus babyface. The moment Sasha Banks got challenged, she should have turned fucking heel. Period. There was nothing else that could benefit this feud except one of these motherfuckers turning heel. Why are we wasting time playing bullshit and playing patty cake with these bullshit ass, these two sniping at each other? Just turn fucking heel and get it over with. And it's a perfectly acceptable reason. You challenged me at WrestleMania. You want to fight me. Why are we friends? Even if you want to say, well, it's respect. They respect each other. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Respect only goes so far. What Sasha Banks pulled tonight as far as calling Bianca Belair a rookie, why couldn't she do that in January? Why couldn't she say, well, look, you respect me? Of course you respect me. Look at all I've done. I don't have any reason to respect you, though. Boom, heel turn. You ain't done nothing. Did you win the NXT title? No. Did you win the Raw Women's title? No. Did you win the Women's Tag Team titles? No. You won the Royal Rumble? Okay, great. Big fucking whoop. Flip, turn it heel, get it over with. Build the heel turn. Instead, we get them fiddle fucking around with Reginald. And look, I like Reginald. I've been a big booster of Reginald. But goddamn, he doesn't belong in this spot. He doesn't belong. Up all the times to put a guy in the center of something, you put him in the center of it in the middle of fucking WrestleMania season. Why? Tag team championships, great. You finally want to do something with the tag team titles. Excellent, big thumbs up. Why aren't you doing it with an actual tag team? Why are you doing a tag team feud with singles people who have no tag team future? What the fuck are you doing? There's no future in this. This ain't nothing but a dead end. What is the point of this? Well, they gotta see if they can coexist. I don't want them to coexist. That's the thing. Wrestling ain't about fucking coexisting. Tag teams can coexist. The Rock and Roll Express can coexist. These motherfuckers are already agreed to fight. Now we building the fight. This is not building the fight. This is bickering. This is stupid. Get on with the fucking fighting. Now we gotta listen to 3 weeks. I don't want to listen to 3 weeks of people talking about Rosa Parks and black women being held back and feminism and my negress and misogynoir and all that bullshit. I don't want to hear that bullshit either. So all of the woke wrestling fans who are like, why can't it just be 2 black women being strong and empowered going into WrestleMania? Because it's boring as fuck. That's why. Because I turn my TV off. I go to sleep on that shit. It's trash. That's why you can't do it. But what they're doing right now is just as bad. They're doing a lame ass tag team feud. This shit is painful. This shit is like watching a root canal. It make my eyes hurt. This thing sucks. It sucks. And we haven't even gotten to the part about Bianca Belair getting pinned. The Royal Rumble winner getting pinned by Tamina. For fuck's sake, bro. For fuck's sake, bro. Okay. Look. I don't care what I was supposed to see out of this. I don't care what you're showing me. I don't care that, she lost her distraction roll up. I don't care that it involved not only a distraction, but a guy running into the ring. I don't care. All right? I don't care about any of that. Why can't she just go into WrestleMania as strong as possible? That's so simple. You don't have to sit down and do Black Girls Rock. But for fuck's sake, you can't have these 2 people stumbling into WrestleMania fresh off of losing a bunch of fucking tag team matches. What good does that do? How does that show that she's the EST? How does that promote the character? Now, this is what I mean by somebody on Twitter said something I thought was really profound. He says that we need to go back to the days of wrestlers refusing to do jobs. And I said, you know what? Absolutely right. There ain't many people out there who got Austin or Hogan leverage, right? Who can just be like, absolutely, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You got a job for me to do? To who? Not doing it. You want me to lose to Tamina? Or it's going to be a distraction. There's going to be somebody running in and out of the ring. Like, no. Absolutely not. No. I have to look my best, the EST, all the time. I cannot be going into the biggest match of my life having been pinned by fucking Tamina on TV in front of the fucking world. But it's gonna be a distraction. Fuck you. You do the job to Tamina. Why am I in this tag team? This is stupid. And I know they still got that. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. Or they've been pitched on the story and they think they can work it out. I know what they're trying to do. I don't care. It sucks. This is stupid. This is dumb as fuck. Now, it's probably going to end up being a trick by Sasha Banks this whole time that her and Reginald were working together to try to screw over Bianca Belair. That's stupid. That's dumb. Why not you could have done it in literally any other way. You could let's say you was interested in this whole, the tag team champions are going to wrestle each other at WrestleMania stuff. Let's say that you wanted to do that. How could you have done that without making everybody look dumb as shit? Well, you could have had Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks win the tag team titles in December, before the Royal Rumble. Then had Bianca Belair win the Royal Rumble as a tag team champion. And then she had the position of, am I going to challenge my own tag team partner for the title, or am I going to challenge Asuka for the title? Right? And then you could have just said, Sasha would like, hey, I wouldn't take it personally if you challenged me. And then Sasha Banks said, well, I think you're the best. I respect you more. I'm going to challenge you. And then Sasha Banks takes it personally. Hits her with the belt or something like that. cost her the title. Sure, she has to lose a match, but it would have been a match where the loss would have made sense. And here, the loss does not make any sense. What good does it do for her to lose this match? It doesn't add any heat to Tamina and Natalya. Nobody cares about them. And then the camera went immediately off of them onto Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair as they argued about fucking Reginald. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. I mean, it's a simple story. It's really simple. All you need to do is turn Sasha Banks heel. But how are you going to turn her heel? The story's supposed to be based off of respect. Bianca Belair come talking about, oh yeah, well, I respect you, Sasha. And then Sasha being like, bam, I don't have no reason to respect you, though. You're a rookie. You ain't done anything. You ain't win the NXT title. You ain't win the Raw Women's title. You ain't won nothing. You got lucky and won the Royal Rumble. Boom, turned her heel right there. They basically tried to do that tonight, where Sasha Banks was talking about all the things that she done and that Bianca Belair hasn't done anything. That's basically what she was talking about tonight on this KO show, which was god fucking awful. Because her performance level is in the fucking toilet. Either she doesn't want to be there, or she owns something. I'm going to put it out there. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. That's a shell of Sasha Banks we're looking at on TV. And that's another thing that's making me mad. The storyline is fucking stupid, so I don't mind her for checking out. Because the storyline dumb. But she's clearly checked the fuck out. She might need more time off. She might need 5 or 6 months off a year. You know, because this is not going to work for me, bro. This is trash. This is dumb. All the woke wrestling fans who just wanted to be 2 black women going into WrestleMania strong and empowered and everything, and they end in a 60-minute draw. Everybody stands up and claps and throws flowers at their feet. Man, fuck all that. There needs to be some heat in this feud, and there still isn't none. We're 5 or 6 weeks into this feud, and there's still no fucking heat. None. Oh, but they're lighting the flame now. That's like when a nigga tell you he 20 minutes away. That means he 4 hours away. No, there ain't no heat coming. This is stupid. It's a waste of time. It's a babyface versus babyface feud. You haven't even given me a reason to dislike Sasha Banks yet. Because she's disrespecting Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair challenged her to a fight. This is... what is going on here? Just give me a reason to hate one of these fucking girls. I hate both of them right now. Because they just have shtick. Girl, Girl, I'm the boss. Like, I'm the boss, and I'm like the Michael Jordan of this division. And if you're lucky, you get to be like the LeBron James. Like, Fuck this. This is not good. This promo segment showed that they shouldn't be doing promo segments. But there's just entirely too much time. I've said that before. They're popping in filler because they have too much time. This shit should have been simple. They're going to fight each other. Sasha Banks has to defend the title because she can't defend the title for 3 fucking months without doing anything. So you do a simple thing similar to what they're doing with Roman right now. You plug in a simple challenger for her to wrestle. I said this last week. That would have been an easy way to get from January to March and not blown any matches between the two of them. Somebody wants to take out Bianca Belair and take a Royal Rumble spot. Could have been Carmella. Somebody wants to take the Raw women, the Smackdown women's title. Could have been Tamina, could have been Natalya, could be Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, Billie Kay, Chelsea Green, anybody. It's a stopgap feud just so we can have both of these people come in at the highest that they could be going into WrestleMania. But no. They're out there losing tag team matches. What good does that do? How does that benefit anybody? That didn't benefit anybody. It didn't benefit the story. Doesn't benefit a character. Doesn't benefit anything. It's just shit happening. And I can't stand when shit just happens. This is, if I was to do like a list of top 10 shitty things happening in wrestling right now, this would probably be in the top 5. Might be in the top 3. If I really put some thought into it. I'm talking about shitty things happening as far as stories are concerned. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. And this is a WrestleMania storyline too, so I'm pretty pissed. It's a waste of time. And I know that there's a lot of time to waste, but they need to be more economical with their time. You have too many people that's going to be that could be using this time wrestling these tag team feuds, trying to win the tag team titles because they're a tag team, rather than we're just going to plug two single stars, and I hate that shit anyway, into the tag team feud. For fucking what? There's no future in that. There's no end game, there's no future for this. This is dumb. We're just gonna be complaining about it until WrestleMania. There's 3 more weeks of this shit. 3-4 more weeks of this. It ain't, because it ain't nowhere near over. And they still got a pay-per-view match. And Nia Jax got to wrestle Sasha Banks. So what are we gonna do? We're certainly not gonna put the title on Nia Jax. Which is like half the argument that I've been saying so far, is that Sasha Banks probably needed another contender between Rumble and Mania just to assert herself. But Nia Jax, man, okay, Nia Jax is cool. All right, that's a good contender, whatever. But why couldn't we do this before? Why couldn't it be Nia Jax is going to wrestle Sasha Banks for the title at Elimination Chamber? And then maybe she could wrestle Shayna Baszler at Fastlane. And then maybe that's why Bianca Belair is there, to watch her back as she defends the title against a tag team, right? And that way you could at least try the tag team thing where they had tag team matches or whatever as a tag team, because Sasha Banks is trying to fight these two monsters by herself. And then Bianca Belair says, I'm going to have your back. And then, boom, she turns on Bianca at the end. That would have been a much better way of telling this story. Instead of, we're going to be the tag team champions, girlfriend. Why? Why are you a tag team? Based on what? Yeah. Man, oh man. If it wasn't for other things that was so good on Smackdown, I would say Smackdown was trash. Because this was a lot of it. A lot of it was Nia Jax and Reginald. A lot of it was Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. And none of that shit was good. Well, the Reginald skits where him sitting on Nia Jax's lap, that shit was hilarious. Shayna Baszler as the frustrated husband was hilarious. I didn't laugh that hard, but it was hilarious. It's hilarious, like watching kids do silly shit. You look like that little dude funny as hell. You don't just but you like that's funny. Like you notice that it's funny. It's noticeably funny. It's not literally gut busting making me laugh. I just kind of saw him doing capoeira in these tight ass pants, and I was like, that's pretty funny. Him sitting on Nia Jax's lap, that's pretty funny. Shayna Baszler going full Al Bundy in the clothing store, not bad. Not bad. It's entertaining. But why are they involved with the singles championships again outside of challenging for them? And it took for Reginald to bring it up for it to happen. You know what? I'm going too far. Enough's enough, man. This sucks.